Well, hello, my friends. How you doing? It's Sunday morning here. I guess not even Sunday morning anymore. It is Sunday afternoon, and I have just gotten back from my half marathon non-jog. It wasn't any special event. It wasn't an organized thing. It was just something I wanted to do. I've never been a long distance runner. In fact, in 1991, I actually was injured and had the first of two surgeries on my knee, which left me, according to the state of Arizona, 30% disabled in my right knee. I tried doing a half marathon before, and once I got up to running about 5 miles, the knees just couldn't take it. I thought I could never do it, but it's something I really wanted to do. It's something really it was really going to be a goal of mine this year, was to complete that distance, and it's done. I set a goal for myself, not only completing it, but completing it in under 2.5 hours, and I did that. I was able to do it in the total running time was 1 hour and 57 minutes for running, and about 23 minutes of stop time because of stoplights and stuff. So under 2.5 hours, and feel pretty good. I would not have been able to do it without the support of Jo. She has put up with some of the smelliest clothes imaginable, because I have been running about 10 miles a day, 4 or 5 times a week in preparation for this. Because now that this is done, I'm going to be running about 10 miles a day because I have another event coming up in June, and it's stinky. It is really, really rank. Rank would be the right word for it. But she's not the only one who's given me support. By far, she's been the most supportive, and really, Jo, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I also got to give shout outs to Busan Kevin in Japan, Jalen and Kevin O'Shea. He's been a big supporter. Really do thank him for that, as well as Jonathan Reynolds Air. He's also been very helpful. I also want to thank Eric Surf 6. That's right. Eric has been on a quest to run 100 days straight, and he sent me some words of encouragement. I really do appreciate that. I also got to give a huge thank you, and I really do mean this, a huge thank you to Russ McGarry, 3 Nonjoggers. When I made the decision this fall to do this run, to do this distance, I was a little bit nervous about doing it, because prior to going on vacation this summer, I had injured myself when I was doing a 12K run. I was doing 8s fine, so when I bumped it up to 12, I injured myself, and it derailed me to a point where I could not run at all for an extended period of time. So ever since we were in Portland this past summer, I've been in contact with Russ, just shooting this shit back and forth. And I asked him for a favor. I said, this is my goal of what I'd like to train, short term and long term. Do you think this is too much? And he said no. And ever since then, he's been quite supportive of doing the distance, as well as Gary the Veil. Great guys, and if you don't listen to their podcast, really, really do. It's hilarious. It's a lot of fun, and if you have serious running questions, shoot it to them, because they will get back to you. Just fantastic guys. So it's done. Really no problems with it. About, I want to say 5K into it, I got kind of a wall. I was a wall. I didn't hit the wall. Gary, I didn't hit the wall. No, this like wall of sensation felt over me, and I instantaneously slowed down. I was running at about a 5:30 pace, and all of a sudden I was at a 7-minute pace. I don't know what happened. It just and then I was able to get back on top of the right running pace and get back up to where I wanted to go. I was feeling really good at the halfway mark, and the cool thing is exactly the route I wanted was exactly actually was the route I wanted to go. Was a little bit longer, maybe 200 meters longer than what I actually ran. So I stopped it a little bit short of that, but well over the distance. About the last 5 kilometers, there's a nagging sensation behind my right knee, so I kind of stopped a little bit more than I wanted to, just to baby it and to stretch it, because I don't want any long-term injuries back there, because I did it. It's great. Yeah, so that was my main objective for this fall. It is done. I am ecstatic. Yeah, so now it's time to have a little lunch and also go back out and shower, because this stinks. So if you've achieved something major in this year, I would love to know what your biggest accomplishment is, because this is the thing I am most proud of this year. Doing this distance was a big check mark off on my to-do list, because it's something I've never physically been able to do before, and I'm just thrilled to pieces that I have been able to do it. So tell me, what is your biggest achievement you've ever done? It doesn't have to be this year, it can be any time. What are you most proud of? I'd love to know. Until next time, be true to yourself, and of course, be awesome.